नमस्ते माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, आज के सरेंडर टू लाइट मेडिटेशन में आप सबका स्वागत करती हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग मी इस ध्यान के सफर के लिए। थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू। आज हमारे साथ बहुत ही सीनियर पिरामिड मास्टर पल्लवी जी ज्वाइन करेंगी इंडिया से। वो 17 साल से PSSM मूवमेंट में हैं। बहुत साल उन्होंने पितामह पत्री जी का ये जो ध्यान का मैसेज है ये पूरे सब जगह फैलाया है। और उन्होंने एक बुक लिखी है, कन्वर्सेशंस विद महाअवतार बाबा जी, जो उन्होंने चैनल की थी। शी इज ए वेरी वेरी ग्रेट मास्टर एंड आज हमारा सौभाग्य है, वी आर वेरी ग्लैड, आई एम वेरी ग्लैड टू वेलकम हर। पल्लवी जी, धन्यवाद। थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग।
Thank you so much. So, shall we start or we need to wait for some time?
I think we can start.
Okay. So, thank you very much, Divya.
Rakhi.
Sorry, Rakhi. And I think after a long time, I'm here with you again.
Yes.
Looks like distance matters.
Yes, but see, after Pitama has left us, we continue to have classes continuously for last 2 years and 1 year and 3 months continuously without a break. And we are very blessed. और अब पितामा नहीं है, फिर भी जो उन्होंने जो एक चिंगारी छोड़ दी थी, मैं ये बोलती हूँ, the small spark that he left in the haystack, वो पूरा brightly burn कर रहा है। And I'm so glad. और यहाँ बहुत सारे मास्टर्स ऐसे हैं जो 2 साल से रेगुलर अटेंड करते हैं और they are very proficient with the teachings of पितामा खुद भी कई बार हमारे प्रोग्राम में आए and I do miss him, to be honest. Because I was a New Year master and आप सबको बहुत समय मिला उनके साथ. You are the lucky ones. But he was like a divine rod of light, you know. So किसी को थोड़ा सा भी touch करा तो he would just burn with his borrowed brightness. So it was like that for me. I had a very like a year and a half association with him. And before he left the body, he made sure that I met him. He blessed me. And but I do miss him now. But I feel that his जो उनका मैसेज था, जो उनका मेडिटेशन का जो मैसेज था, वो सब जगह फैल रहा है और लोगों ने उसको अपनाया है. And many people are sincerely walking on that path. So I'm so glad that you've come today to share your experience. हमारा टॉपिक इस सेशन के लिए सरेंडर है. So if you can speak on that.
Yes, sure. So, but I would love to start with meditation and, let us make our mind empty so that we are able to take each other's energy well into our system. So I prefer to start with meditation and then speak about it.
Yeah, sure. Let us start with meditation.
Yes, please. So I request everyone to join for meditation, and I hope who are present today know how to meditate. So simple process of Anapanasati taught by Patriji and invented by Gautam Buddha. So let us have a guided meditation. And today we are lucky to have that I'm present today with the channeling entity named Tobias to lead this guided meditation. So I request everyone to give importance for today's special meditation and the special energy from Tobias. So please make yourself comfortable, choose your spot where you feel next 1 hour you will not be disturbed. And if possible, please use your headphones to have a better experience, just to avoid the disturbances around you. Have a glass of water if you feel like. Make your body completely comfortable and sit in meditation. His messages, his energy, you need to go into the calm state. The messages, the channeling entity delivers the messages that you may not understand when you are working. You are not into the mindset of sufficient energy to grasp their energy in that moment. So I always suggest, when you are relaxed, when you do not have other work, then you receive the channeling entity's energy, where you can experience and feel how that energy is working in you, what they have offered you. So please close your eyes and get into meditation. Next half an hour, we'll meditate. Rakhi ji, if you like, you can play some music. Thank you.
Sure.
Now over to Tobias. मैं तोबायस आप सभी का स्वागत करता हूं। आप सभी आत्माओं को नमन करता हूं। You all deserve the awards of successful journey, especially at this time. You may not have any idea of the greatness of your soul, but we on other side could see, could feel, could experience through you this immense creation created by you, within you. You have learned successfully to make your system into the right order. You have learned the inner alignment through your practice of meditation, through the wisdom of your Guru. Where every one of you stepped into the new energy and ascension. Today, I'm here again to visit and welcome new souls and to meet their consciousness. To touch my wisdom and see the creation. The more you practice the silence, the more you gain and align into your inner world. You all have built a strong foundation of your spirituality in this lifetime and for many. Many of you have built, putting a lot of efforts, your soul strong enough to enlighten enough to bring higher energy and brighter light into this world again. But still, we can see that there is a lot more work to clean up. To do the cleaning of your old energy habits. You have entered in new energy, accepted it, but there are still threads left within you, in your mind and body, from the old energy. And who can break those threads? Only you and your intention can do that. We can show you how many threads you may have, how it looks, how it feels. We can show you everything. But seeing is not the solution. Your acceptance is the solution. If you believe it is there, if you believe that you need to go completely into the new energy, then just hold your intent to clear all those threads from your physical, mental, and emotional bodies. Only your intent is enough capable to do that work. And today, we would like to offer you, with my team, who brought this energy to help you to break those threads. For some time, for next few minutes, surrender yourself to happen that within you by taking our energy into your soul system. Just accept and completely throw yourself into the deeper silence. Dive deeper into yourself. Enjoy this silence. Enjoy this energy. When you take the energy through your meditation, through your deeper silence, you hold the awareness to give direction to your thoughts. The more you study, the more you practice, the more you gain the clarity and confidence of your spiritual existence. gather yourself to the realm of spirits, energy, and experiences. Learn and unlearn from every experience to become a new version of yourself. The most difficult is to hold the truth. You have to become more and more capable to hold that truth within you, to experience that truth, to validate that truth for yourself. You need practice of silence, where you can see this all, understand this all, and fulfill yourself, getting the answers for your questions from your own soul, from us, from many. Keep going within, more and more, not caring about how deep it is, and just enjoying this beautiful silence within you. You are witnessing this silence. What a beautiful thing to be empty. Be yourself through your own truth of your life. Thank you. Now slowly you can come out of meditation. Take your own time. I hope everybody is out of meditation. I hope you all enjoyed and could experience the energy of Tobias. A big thank you to Tobias for coming and offering us the energies. So today our topic is surrender. So I would like to share my wisdom with you. It's been 18 years for me to be with Patriji, to be in PSSM, and to be with my own self. Because till we enter into the world of meditation, we never understand the soul concept. We don't know at all. We just know by word, but not by experience. So for me, meditation opened the doors to the world of truth. And this is what happens with everyone. But what is most important in this journey is that our mind always do choices. We as a being always do choices. As we can see, we have hundreds of gurus, hundreds of options around us. But if we are moving as per our soul plan, not using our free will, then we step ourselves into the feet of our guru. And every guru is precious. So whenever surrender comes, for me, the word surrender, it replaces with Patriji. It replaces the image of Guru. And that is what, in my first meeting, I had that surrender towards his energy. I could see he's just not the body. When he looked at me, when I went to see him first time, and my friend was introducing me, he simply turned and looked into my eyes for 2 minutes. And I was just 19-year-old and I don't know how to react because I was never been in the aura of such a guru. But I don't know, something happened to me and I do not turn my eyes off, and I was looking at him in the same way. I don't know from where that confidence came. I don't know from where that strength came to look into his eyes the same way he was trying to look into me. The moment he was looking into my eyes, it is like pouring the energy into my soul. When his light directly could go inside me, the first feeling came is the surrender. There was a deep silence within me, and only I could hear my voice that I have arrived to the right place. Whatever I would have blamed my life, my fate, or a universe, saying that what good you have offered to me. But after going to Patriji, everything just melted away. And I understood he's the one I was waiting for. I may not aware about his physical appearance. I may not even aware about that my soul is searching some guru. Nothing was there. But when we end our karmas, we get into a deep trouble before the process of awakening. And those 2 minutes just shifted my life from material world to the complete spirit world. And I surrendered my soul to Patriji. Because that never happened to me in case of any guru. I have met gurus in my life or any person in my life. It never happened. But just a visit, which I could not imagine, without any conversation, it given so much of confirmation within myself. And I was so sure of it. And that is where my life changed and taken a 360-degree turn. That was the biggest shift, meeting Patriji first time. And everything changed physically and in all realm of my soul. This can be experience of many people through different dimensions with Patriji. But these 18 years, it is not that just my first experience made me to surrender him. It is that every visit I had with him these 18 years made me to cross and raise my every degree of surrender. Surrender is not a destination. Surrender is a state within our consciousness, which makes everything easy for our consciousness. What is the beauty of surrender? The beauty of surrender is that you don't do anything and everything starts happening for you of its own. That is the power of surrender. So every time when I meet Patriji, everything is to trigger within me. Definitely his energy was making me to release my ignorance all the time, to make me shine, to help me to know what I am. But his every word, even though I just see him at distance, it used to change me. It used to say something to me. This is what vibrations matters. Only vibration can give you a lot of information. It was difficult for me in other experiences, which took time in terms of experience, that what it is, how it is, because it was interaction with the other consciousness. But with consciousness of Patriji, it was like I was knowing everything. I know him before. I was waiting for him. And everything is easy, simple, offered. Everything is there. So much comfort. I can say when he left, the first thing which I realized is so much comfort. People like me have not known when they crossed these many years with him. And so much comfort he has given to us. All levels of comfort. Our physical life become easy, adventurous, full of joy, celebration. He just changed. A true God. What we could imagine in our mind, that if Lord Krishna appears, how the environment will be. The same was with Patriji. The moment he arrives, everything changes. People, energy, their mindset, everything. I could say I met and spent my days with the God. It is difficult to digest the truth that we are gods, but I feel the process of understanding the godliness which is within us depends upon the mentality we hold. It depends upon how we educate our minds. But he was the pure consciousness in this physical form. We met a true God. He was truly a God who could listen everybody's feelings. How he know when to touch someone's feelings, what to answer someone, what not to answer, when to look at, when to shout, when to get angry on somebody and changes them. Every his action had a reason, had his work of energy to offer us the spirituality, to offer us open the doors to the higher spirituality. Day and night, he worked for us and still working. Who will do that much work? Nobody can. We can't do that. We have to accept this fact. Definitely we can do as we are raising ourselves, but never like him, because he was truly a God for me. And these 18 years, if I can tell you in one line, that what surrender offered to me in these 18 years is that when I know my soul surrendered to Patriji, many times as I was going through the process of training my body and mind, but when your soul surrenders to some Guru, Guru knows every state of yours, whether he is present physically there or not, whether he will ask you or not. That is what the true Guru is. Knowing everything. He was knowing everything about everybody, but never showing it off. Because he was against of creating and showing some miracles. Only the people like us understood his miracles. And I had number of miracles of Patriji in my life. Every experience is a miracle. But I understood the most important thing about surrender is that even if I use my free will, he will definitely offer it to use it. But even if my soul is choosing some wrong way, some wrong decisions, some wrong energies in my life, trying to attract, but He will never let that happen if it is not good for my growth. If it is not important for me to experience, his energy will not let that happen to me. Even though I am in ignorance, even though I don't know what is right and wrong in that moment. But his energy protects. His energy still guides what you are doing, what you're supposed to do. That protection shield is always with me only because I feel that my soul is surrendered to him. And that's the beauty I feel is you get out of your surrender. You feel overwhelmed, you feel emotional, you feel connected, you feel appreciated, you feel proud about yourself having such a guru. And that I experienced every time in my life. Whenever I needed him, he knows before that. And he's just there. I used to cry many times, seeing that I was trying to do something out of my ignorance. But still he was caring for me. Still he was making me to see the truth. So many moments like that. And I used to overwhelm with this fact that what is his level to work for me, to work for many, and teach every small thing, to care for every emotion within us, to channel and give direction, the guidance for every emotion within us. Who can do that? Only God can do that. We are ordinary people. Definitely a God on other side. But we are not holding that level of awareness which he had. And I know that I have taken this life only for Patriji. Only because Patriji is coming in this era, in this period of earth, for all of us. We all are cursed souls, very bad souls, lived many lives, gained a lot of knowledge, but still don't know how to exit. We don't know, we are stuck. Even carrying, learning many things, we don't know how to exit from the cycle of birth and death, from the cycle of karma. And finally, he decided to come as a walking, take someone's body for 40 years to guide us. The higher consciousness stepped down in physical body. How difficult it was to filter, to set his energy in this body. That itself is a big miracle. How a God can fit into the body. It's a miracle. How one soul exit, the soul of Subhash exit, and the consciousness of Patriji enters just to guide the world. What a great miracle. His every experience at soul level, which he offered, are miracles. He do not want to create miracles at physical level. He want to give us through experience level. Those who understand that, those who surrender to his consciousness, those who could connect him to that level. I can assure you those souls crossed so many levels, got a great stage, great state for their soul in the higher worlds, just because Patriji opened all doors and we are able to enter in it. He made everything so easy, so comfortable. Now it is hard to understand so much comfort and it is taken away. Now I can say I'm learning to live without him at my physical level and practicing more and more to be with him, with his consciousness, so that it can, fulfill that gap of missing him physically. And the wonderful experience which I can share is that definitely I too miss him still physically. It keep reminding me when he used to come to my home and so many of those things. Everything in my house we bought only because Patriji is coming. That kind of a mentality we had. We never like shopping. We never like buying things. We never want to spend unnecessary on anything. But we got things in the house because Patriji is coming. We got AC because Patriji is coming. We got TV because Patriji is coming. We got sofa because Patriji is coming. And these 18 years, we completely, me, my husband, our life was completely focused on Patriji. There was nothing without Patriji's. Patriji said this, just do it. There is no second thought. Experience, enjoy, go to sir, share it. It was so easy. If any difficulty, just call. Ask him. He'll answer you and just follow it. It was so easy, so comfortable. So after he left his body, I'm practicing more and more to come out of my own ignorance and to live with this complete truth that he was not the body. He's a Mool Chaitanya. He's a pure consciousness, available anytime, connected anytime. What we need is just a practice. But one day, when a thought came that Patriji written all his messages, 6 years consistently, every morning he used to wake up and write the message for us. And many people used to forward to all the masters. But during those times, I feel that it was not possible for all people who would have read all messages of Sir. Definitely we miss due to our up and downs of the life. So I also missed many. And the thought arrived, oh, let us convert that into a book. Because it is scattered everywhere. Something is in phone, in laptop. Nobody's taking effort to go back and read it. I myself not did it. Used to just only think, but there was no enough time. Then this book came, this creation came with this thought to bring his all messages into this form of a book. And we made every 6 months into one volume because we thought we can make 1 year. Then we thought the reaction of people to get scared seeing the size of the book. Then we thought, let us make 6 months in one volume. So bringing that into 12 volumes. And when this first book arrived in my home, trust me, I started feeling that Patriji physically came in my life at our home. The same feeling. I was full of tension that sir is there. I need to cook, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do arrangement. The feel I used to have when sir is at home, it was the same. It was replaced by this book. And I was keep telling my husband, I don't know, I was feeling the same happiness when sir used to come to our home. How this book can do that? It is literally telling me to say that it is like I'm feeling physically Patriji is here with us through this book. And that feeling itself had no words. It's speechless experience. To hold this book is like hugging Patriji, is like holding Patriji. So we must read his efforts. We must pay gratitude to his efforts, which he did for us. And that is what I have started last 4 days, this program called Patriji's Path to Enlightenment, 21 days event. And I'll be doing this event on each volume with few gaps. So I invite every one of you to join this event. Today was the 4th day, where I'll be taking my favorite messages of Patriji and talking through my wisdom. It is happening 5 a.m. IST to 6:30 a.m. IST. I'll forward the details to Rakhi ma'am so that she can share in your groups. And if possible for you, please join me. Please participate in this event. Understand the importance of his messages so that you will get an urge to buy this book, to read this book. Gift this book to people, to your relatives, to your friends, rather than offering other things. Spread his literature. Now we do not have anything. What we have left with us is his videos on YouTube and his literature. And we ourselves who lived with Patriji. This is the only left which we need to preserve, which we need to multiply. And this is possible when we help each other, when we understand and we want to grow in our spirituality with the teachings of such a Guru. So surrender is needed. Surrender in following his all 18 principles. Now we need more efforts. As I said, I do not know when I crossed these 18 years with him. And somewhere my soul, my mind, just felt that he will never go. He's there forever. A child never could imagine that his mother not in this life. Could not imagine. A mother is forever for a child. Child always want a mother to live forever. Whatever rest of the world may not stay, but her mother should stay in his life. Because mother a world to him. It is similar, the feeling for Patriji. He is forever. I took him forever in his physical form. So I could not imagine that he could vacate his body. Because all these years he imprinted the 2095 number in our subconscious, where I was literally bindhast. Oh, I will vacate my body in presence of my Guru. That was my intention about my death. That was my wish about my death. That I'll be enough lucky that he will leave 2095 and before that I'll go. So I could not imagine he leaving. The moment he left, a day before I went to see him. But the Leela he did, it is a great experience. And how he applies to everyone, being everybody, different mindset, different soul, different understanding, how he could manage everything differently with everyone. I went along with my husband to see him on a Saturday on 23rd of July, where he came, I think, 23rd of June to Delhi. I stay in Gurgaon, and that time I was in Pune. So I could not meet him, but I called and spoke on a phone. I said, sir, I could not make out, and I do not feel right to cancel my plan for Pune, because I already set, and after that your plan is made. Then I thought, I'm doing the work of my guru, and you never cancelled any class. So why should I do? I'm carrying on your work. So I'll come. When I'll come back, I'll come to visit you in Hyderabad. So this is what I said to him. So as I came back to my house, every day the thought used to come, oh, I need to go to meet sir. I have said him that I'll come to see him. Every day is to come. And then it used to surface by some other work. So this keep happening. And on 22nd of July, we keep getting calls from Hyderabad. They keep calling us, Pallavi, Krishna, please come. Patriji may vacate his body. And we both are not ready to accept it. I was saying, this is, people are feeling like this, seeing his physical body, he will recover, he will not leave. So I was like, I'm not going. He will not leave. So I was very strongly opposing for that thought. I could not even accept it inside me. And then my husband said, okay, leave about what people are saying, but let us go and see, because you promised, sir, that you will go to see him. Na? So let us go. So then somewhere, I don't know, might be my soul would have felt some kind of a fear to face that. But I thought, it's right. I said him, I promised him. And I think he's calling me and I must go. So we planned and went. I stayed there for 4 to 5 hours. We went in the morning on 23rd. And I decided to come back on 23rd. We both of us. But my husband said, I don't want to come back. I'll stay here with him. So you go back, as my daughter was there at home. So see the thing, that he sent me back. He did not give me a thought to stay back in Hyderabad, but he given a thought to my husband. I came back. That time my channeling program was happening. He vacated the body at 5 p.m. That time I was in my session. And suddenly I got a jerk and a sudden headache where my body was shaken in that moment. You know, something is like earthquake, a feel of earthquake, very strong force happened within me. And I just do not know what it is in that moment. I was just lost. I don't know where I was. I don't know how to speak in the session. I was just blank with that earthquake within me. And then 7 o'clock, when in my session, my participants started messaging me, Pallavi Patriji vacated his body. And then still I was not believing. I was telling them, he must be doing some drama, he will come back. He might create some miracle. He'll come back again, he will not leave. I was still not accepting it. But when I accepted, I understood that it might be difficult for me to stay in those moments. I may not have that courage to see his physical body going. And that was the reason he sent me back, and my husband stayed back there. He knows every emotion, every mind of everyone. Because, as I said, it was stamped in my mind that Patriji is there for me forever. I will go before Patriji. So my trouble with this thought is that how he could go before me. My wish is not fulfilled. So I was broken with that fact that I imprinted within myself. And next day morning, when I was in sleep, actually he came and I'm seeing he's at my home and he's making a tea. He made a tea. He came to me, he offered me a tea and he was saying, उठ जाओ पल्लवी, सुबह हो गई, पता है 8 बज गए, ये लो मैंने चाय बनाई है तुम्हारे लिए. और मैं एकदम से उठ के देख रही हूँ. Physically I got up and I'm saying, oh, what am I doing? I'm sleeping still 8 o'clock when Patriji is at my home and he's making tea for me. And I suddenly woke up and saying to sir, he was physically, I could see his soul. I'm talking to him physically. There was no thought that he left. I'm talking to sir. Sir, so why you did trouble? I would have made the tea for you. And he said, no, this is a special tea. You must drink and tell me how it is. कैसे बनी है बताओ. और चाय पी मैंने वो, और जब मैंने चाय पी और मुड़ के देखा तो पत्रीजी नहीं थी वहां पे. And from that day to this day, I have a record that I never liked tea in my life. I'm not a tea drinker. In my house, even, like I don't like a tea. Even my husband got into that habit of not having tea. But when Patriji made this tea and offered me, after that day onwards, automatically every day I used to get tempted to have a tea in the evening. This went every day 2 months, and suddenly my husband said, what happened to you? You never used to take tea. And it reminded me, yeah, it's true. How come I'm taking? And then it reminded me, then it, shook me with this experience that this is what sir liked the most. This is what he offered me. And I think from that day onwards, I'm just following having a tea. It gives me a feeling that he's with me. So there's so many stories which are full with of my own emotion towards Patriji, and I feel very, very blessed to have him as a guru in my life. And my next purpose is that I'm working more and more to complete my target of this life and to go and move forward with him again, that what he must be planning for my soul to other dimensions. I want to live with him forever, whatever he plans for me, wherever he wants me to go. So I feel this is what I will not take much of your time, and following the time limits, that the beauty of surrender, the more we surrender, the more we attain the degree of surrenders, we are more enlightened. We are more closer to our Guru. The Guru is more closer to us. In surrender, everything just happens. We don't do anything. I always feel I have not done anything. Patriji is doing everything for me. And that only my surrender can see it, not your logical mind. The surrender will not have logics. The surrender will have only experience, looking into the truth, accepting the truth, teaching the truth. There are no knots. Simply it is full of positivity. So please, those who are new, listen to all Pyramid Masters' experiences, who lived with Patriji, who gained the direct experiences with Patriji through his wisdom, how they changed, how they transformed. Listen to them. read all literature of Patriji. We're trying to bring all his books now in English also, so that the English reader could read it. But if you know how to read Hindi, then I'll suggest don't wait for English, start reading Hindi. Only if you study the literature of Patriji, you don't need anything else. Save your time, energy, and lifetimes with his wisdom. Thank you. This is what I can say. Rekha ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a beautiful experience sharing and wisdom. This is a very beautiful book that you have. This is amazing. Patriji's daily messages. Even I used to read those messages, and every time there was like a bomb would go off. It was so amazing. But you made that a book. That's amazing. Please share your link with me. I will share it in my group. I want people to attend all classes with all the masters, whichever they can manage, especially with you, since you spent so many years with him, learning so many things. It's an amazing endeavor of yours. And you said there are going to be 12 volumes of this?
Yes. So till now we are ready with 4 volumes with us. So we are still working to bring other volumes. So hopefully next 3-4 months we are ready with all volumes.
Wow.
Yes.
And I remember him writing, he's writing, he used to.
So what we did actually, on one side we have, if you could see, Patriji's handwriting.
Wow.
We scanned that message at one side, and on the other side there is a text.
Yes.
Because we wanted his handwriting, his energy vibration there.
That's beautiful.
Because all could not read the way he writes.
Yes, yes.
So we have this in other side, the text of the same message.
How to buy this book?
This is available on our website, ma'am. I can send you the links. You can forward in your groups. Yeah. Or if there are many people at your place, then I suggest that you can take orders from people, and then at a time I can send you at your place, and then you can give them, or they can directly place the order. Anything is fine.
Okay. Please share the link, please, with me. I will share it in the group. I will share your classes which you're taking on his messages, because that is the core of his life. What you have done is actually,
I can assure you and say you that if you just read, just read 6 years of his messages, you don't require anything. Even if you don't read any book, it's fine. But if you just study, I'm saying just study this 6 years of his content, you are highly enlightened. नैया पार हो गई, हमारी कुछ और जरूरत नहीं है. So much of effort. कौन सा वर्ड हाईलाइट होना चाहिए, कौन से वर्ड को बोल्ड में होना चाहिए, कौन से वर्ड को अंडरलाइन होना चाहिए, कौन से वर्ड को छोटा होना चाहिए, कैपिटल होना चाहिए. Everything he had some specific reasons, and he has taken those excerpts from those books. You tell me, if we read, suppose, The Thinking and Destiny, one of his favorite book.
Yeah, that was his favorite book.
It is so hard book too, because it's a research.
Yes.
But if an enlightened master like a Patriji, who is giving the most important highlights, it is so easy for us to focus on that. Oh, this is important out of that. He made it so easy.
He would take out the gist of everything. Like he would just pull it out,
Yes.
And then he would, I used to think that he used to throw that energy on us, When his daily messages would come, he'll pick the gist and then throw it. Oh my
and our
God.
mind is like, oh, wow, what it is.
That's so amazing. Yeah, that's an amazing thing. No wonder you felt Patriji came to your home, because this message it's infectious, I'm telling you. The energy is so powerful here.
Yeah.
I can feel it too. That's amazing. Please share the how we can get
Yes.
access to this book and also your classes which
Yes,
you're
we
taking on
have
this book.
international shipping through our website,
Yeah,
so you
sure.
can easily make that available.
Yeah.
I'm not able to put that on Amazon. The reason is that we have printed because the size of the book is big,
Yeah.
and we want Indian audience to buy this book. So then we have made a no profit cost, print to print. So that is the reason we are not able to put on Amazon, and we are putting on our website only. Because then people will not buy. If the same book, if you see, it will go at least 1,200 rupees, but people are not able to pay that.
Yes.
So then we made it available 400 rupees print cost.
Yes.
Wow.
That's so beautiful. So many of us today, and even when I put in my group, will be interested in buying this book. This is an amazing service to the Guru and his
Yeah.
life.
Actually, service to ourselves.
Yes, service to
Guru
ourselves.
already did a service to the whole mankind, but it is our job to enlighten ourselves, to study his wisdom actually in depth.
Is this book in English only or Hindi or other languages too?
It's right now in English, ma'am, because his
Okay.
messages are written in English.
English. Okay.
So we are bringing first, our target is to complete first his 12 volumes in English. Then side by side, many people, as they could not read English, so the translation is happening in Hindi now, which will take time to come out. But his messages as in English, so any person who understand English, I think that is the beauty that he already written in English and you could read that. But we are making it available those who could not read.
Right.
Yes.
It's very interesting to have this book.
Yeah. This is, I can say, Patriji's Bible.
True. Very true.
It is a very sweet, this session with you. It has sweetness of love, this session. Your experience of 18 years, it is borne fruit by this beautiful book in form of this book and the message that you shared with us. Thank you so much, Pallavi ji. I hope you will come again in our class sometime, and join us. Thank you so much.
Sure, anytime.
This is what I was thinking, like frequently come.
Yes, anytime.
She's always ready, I know. If I give her a call, because she's serving anyways, so.
So I think you are taking everyday sessions, right?
Right now, we just restarted after continuous for 1 year and 3 months. We took a small break and we restarted. And right now we are doing from from Tuesday mornings to Friday mornings. But there are masters like you came on Sunday morning. So whenever there is a master coming, so we take another additional session, And there are people who are coming, many masters who are coming, and we are taking sessions with them too. Because we need more and more, because Baba's message needs to go to everyone. His life needs to go to those people also who are newcomers.
Yeah,
and who haven't even heard him, but they are inspired by his Anapanasati meditation. That's the core of everything. And
so that is what we are, mini versions of Patriji to spread his work.
Yes. I'm so happy, that you shared such
Thank
a
you, ma'am.
message today.
Thank you
So much. Thank you so much.
Please
thank you,
share,
Pallavi, ma'am.
Yeah, please share everything right now, because I will get restless otherwise. As soon as you get up with the program, because there'll be so many messages now. We want that book. We want to go to our class.
राखी मैम, आपका धन्यवाद
जी,
पल्लवी मैम को बुलाने के लिए।
मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया ना, तो मैंने ये प्रोग्राम किया ना पल्लवी मैडम को बुलाया। मेरा तो पहले से ही उन्होंने पकड़ लिया।
मैं पल्लवी मैम का दूसरा सेशन भी अटेंड कर रही हूँ उधर, जो सुबह ये मॉर्निंग में उधर 5 बजे से चलाते हैं।
अच्छा,
उधर भी हूँ। और मैंने बहुत दिन से इनके वीडियो देखकर जो आते हैं, उन्हें देखकर मैं मेडिटेशन करती हूँ, और ये मुझे महसूस होती थी। और फिर जो है, मुझे ये टाइम जो सूट नहीं कर रहा, मुझे टाइम के साथ बहुत करना पड़ रहा है इधर, ये वाला जो 6:30 बजे से टाइम है मैम।
6:45 को कर दिया है हमने अभी।
और मैं हमें हिंदी में बुक चाहिए, पत्री जी वाली, ये कब
जी
तक
जी मैम,
मिलेगी?
काम कर रहे हैं मैम।
काम कर रहे हैं।
क्योंकि आपके दूसरे सेशन में हम तभी अटेंड होंगे ना जब ये बुक खरीदेंगे, उसके हम एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करेंगे। वो आपने कंडीशन रखी है।
जी जी मैम, ये बस एक छोटी सी कोशिश है ताकि लोग इस किताब को पढ़े, इसको स्प्रेड करें। लेकिन मैम मोस्टली तो मैं हिंदी में ही ज्यादा बात कर रही हूँ, जो मॉर्निंग के सेशंस हो रहे हैं, क्योंकि शायद हिंदी लोगों की डिमांड ज्यादा है, जितने भी लोग अटेंड
और
कर रहे हैं।
मैम एक एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करूं मैं अपना? आपके पहले
हाँ प्लीज।
उसमें सेशन में मैंने अटेंड किया था
जी।
कि जब मैं ध्यान में आपके साथ बैठती थी, मैं तो यूट्यूब पर ही थी तब तक, आपके लाइव करती थी, तो मेरा बेटा आपसे आके बातें करता था।
ओके।
और वो बात, हाँ, वो इस तरह की बातें होती थी कि वो उसमें ये महसूस होता था कि इन्हें कुछ ऐसा दो, तो कोई तकलीफ या कुछ ऐसा दो कि जो मुझ में और इम्प्रूवमेंट हो। वो मुझे ये 2 बार आपसे बातें करते देखा है मैं अपने बेटे को, अपने ही ध्यान में
ओह,
आपके साथ में।
अच्छा।
हाँ।
कितने साल का
अब
है
वो
वो?
ऋषि के रूप में, जैसे मैम बोलिए दोबारा।
कितने साल का है आपका बेटा?
30 साल का है, वो ऋषि के रूप में दिखता है मुझे।
ओके
जब मैं,
ओके।
वो ऋषि के रूप में दिखता है, योगी के रूप में मुझे दिखता है। और जब मैं ध्यान में बैठती हूँ तो मेरे साथ बैठता है। फिजिकली वो नहीं है, मैं मैम से भी कई बार कह चुकी हूँ, मैम वो कैसे आएगा, फिजिकली नहीं है, वैसे मेरे साथ रहता है हर समय।
ओके ओके।
वो
बहुत बढ़िया।
नोएडा में, ये माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में है। और
ओके।
वो वैसे मदद करता है मेरी, कहता है जैसे मैं बैठूंगी, मैंने कहा आप बैठो, मम्मी मुझे बोलेगा मम्मी आप बैठो, मैं दरवाजे पर बैठा हूँ, कोई अंदर नहीं आएगा। वो इस तरह से ध्यान कराता है मुझे।
ओके, वेरी गुड, वेरी नाइस मैम।
और मैम मुझे आपकी क्लासें अटेंड करनी है, पूरी तरह से सीखना है, जाना है अंदर, इसी रास्ते पर जाना है, यही मेरा संकल्प है। और 3 साल से तो मैं इन मैम से जुड़ी हुई हूँ, राखी मैम से ही, उन्हीं के सेशन में आती हूँ। तो
अच्छा।
यही रास्ता आप तक खुला है। और आपके ये जो सेशन इसमें पड़े हुए हैं, वो सब मैंने बार बार, एक एक को कई कई बार, 10 10 बार मैंने जो अटेंड किया है इसमें, वो
ओ,
खोल के मैं इन्हीं पे करती हूँ। हाँ। अब तो भी आज सर मुझे पहले भी दिखते थे, और अब भी वो गाड़ी लेके आए कई बार मेरे दरवाजे पर यहाँ, तो
अच्छा।
व्यास तो व्यास। अब बैठते ही शरीर मेरा हिलने लगता है, जैसे ही मैं बैठूंगी मेरी बॉडी हिलने लगेगी।
ओ, बहुत बढ़िया। मुझे काफी अभी लोगों के रिस्पॉन्सेस है, और ये सभी वीडियोस अभी मतलब मैं अभी थोड़ा सा स्टार्ट करी हूँ अपने यूट्यूब चैनल को बनाने के लिए, तो उसमें अभी आपको तो बेस्ट की वीडियोस और भी उनकी चीजें आएंगी, तो उसके वीडियोस आपको मिलेंगे। आप सभी लोग सोल नेटवर्क नाम के यूट्यूब चैनल पे उसे देख सकते हैं।
वो मैं
थैंक यू।
बराबर अटेंड देखती हूँ सर। और थैंक यू मैम आपसे बातें करने के लिए, बहुत दिन से चाह रही थी मैं आपसे बातें करूं।
Thank you so much,
सो
Pallavi ji.
मच।
Please share everything with me right now. Thank you.
यस।
थैंक यू राखी जी, थैंक यू।
Yeah, thank you.
पल्लवी जी, आपने वो सूक्ष्म यात्रा की जो सीरीज बनाई थी, राइट, वो
जी।
बहुत तो मैंने
PMCUSA।
देख नहीं पाई, लेकिन अगर वो सीरीज भी, अगर हमको उसकी भी
मैम वो,
लिंक मिल जाए।
जी जी, पीएमसी हिंदी पे अवेलेबल है मैम।
अच्छा
आप
अच्छा।
सूक्ष्म जगत का सफर पीएमसी हिंदी
ये
यूट्यूब पे डालिए, आपको
राइट
सभी
राइट।
वीडियोस दिख जाएंगे मैम।
जी जी जी, बहुत अच्छी थी वो तो, बहुत अच्छी है।
जी मैम।
आई लव्ड इट, या बहुत
थैंक यू।
अच्छी है।
Thank you, Pallavi ji. See you. We will love to see you again. Thank you so much for today's beautiful session.
थैंक यू।
धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू एवरीवन। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू मैम।
What a beautiful session with Pallavi ji today. Oh my God, unbelievable. मैं आप लोगों के साथ शेयर
अरे
करूंगी उनके
बहुत
चैनल का।
बढ़िया मैम, आपने आज बहुत बढ़िया काम किया, आनंद आ गया।
मैंने
बहुत
कुछ
थैंक यू
भी नहीं
आपके
किया।
लिए।
मैंने कुछ, अच्छा, सतीश अग्रवाल जी भी आएंगे मई में। अब कब आएंगे मुझे पता नहीं है, वो बिजी हैं बहुत।
तो निमित्त तो मैम किसी ना किसी को बनना ही है ना।
Yes,
रास्ता
and
तो
I'm very
पहुंचना है।
happy. Yeah, I'm very
हम भी
happy.
हैप्पी।
We have we have got beautiful masters. Next week also some masters will be joining us.
वो 3 महीने तक खाली खाली लगता रहा, उधर आप नहीं थे।
Yeah, मुझे भी बहुत लग रहा था, और पितामह ने फिर से काम स्टार्ट कर लिया अपना. So he is doing all of this.
Rakhi ji, are you thinking about to go back to 9:30?
Yes, I'm thinking about it. I won't say that I'm not thinking. I'm waiting for Kulkarni ji to give me the. I'm waiting still.
Okay,
थोड़ा सा.
okay.
हाँ
थोड़ा.
मैम, ये वाला टाइम जो है ना, जैसे हस्बैंड ड्यूटी जाते हैं, नाश्ता बनाने का टाइम है, बड़ा बिजी शेड्यूल हो गया है इसमें। ये वो बड़ा उहापोह में हो जाते हैं कि क्या करें, इधर जाए, वो डबल उसमें चले जाते हैं, तो फिर इससे फायदा नहीं मिलता, कोई ध्यान को बैठ नहीं पाते हैं पूरी तरह।
नहीं, जरूर
ये अगर
9:30
थोड़ा
बजे का वेरी मच ऑन कार्ड्स है वो. एक आध हफ्ते और जस्ट गिव मी 1 more week. मैं कुलकर्णी जी के लिए वेट कर रही हूँ. ही इज ट्राइंग टू फिगर इट आउट. तो फिर करते हैं, कुछ ना कुछ करते हैं.
ठीक है, ठीक मैम, थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू.
सभी को जीवन मिला हुआ है इसी तरह से।
I will share all the messages of Pallavi ji. Please buy the book. This book is very great. कल नहीं मिलना है हमको. हमारा क्लास होगा Tuesday morning for the Indian friends and Monday evening for US and Canada. Thank you. See you all again.
Thank you, ma'am.
On Monday evening, Tuesday morning. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Love you, ma'am.